Tuning in right now, this is something called Sisters in Ministry Toolbox. It's something that since the pandemic, God has impressed in my heart. I'm actually currently teaching at the school, East Asia School of Theology, but we have a woman program just for the ministry wives. But I see there's a great need to reach out to sister that be on east from our school. So this is workshops that we provide, free workshops that are biblical, practical, and creative, and designed to help our sister to grow in their faith and just learn creative ideas that you can serve at your home or in your ministry setting. So the best way for you to connect with me when you want to know the most updated workshops is to go to the Facebook page called SIM Toolbox. SIM Toolbox. So if you would like to get to know most updated, details in the future, that would be our SIM Toolbox that you can connect with me there. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So welcome back, everyone. Thank you. So the next method that I want to show you is called one day. Okay. So this is something I do at the end of the day. So basically, it's almost like I took a mental picture of the things that happened during the day. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean by that. There's one prayer method called, I believe it's called contemplative method. Basically, you meditate on the key events in your day, and then you kind of have this dialogue with God. Okay, so what I'm going to show you, you don't have to do it the way I am here. It might look complicated to you, but I'm going to show you a very simple way. What I'm trying for you to try. Okay, what I'm hoping for you to try is this method called one. So let me just quickly go through the steps with you. So there are 3 easy steps. So basically, first step, what you need to do is examine your day. You want to write down on another separate piece of paper. I will go over everything with you in a minute. So I'll just go over the step first, and then I'll walk with you step by step how you can do that. Okay. So first of all, you want to examine your day, write down 3 to 5 things that you're thankful for. Could be something even challenging, hurtful, or worrying. Okay. So 3 to 5 things that, you're thankful for, or could be something that, kind of challenging for you. Okay, draw a picture or a symbol to remember that particular thing, event, and person. Okay, and third is to reflect and pray over the picture or the symbol, and write down any thoughts or thanksgiving, forgiveness, or healing that you can sense from God, and then you write them down next to the picture. So as you see my example here, I'm going to walk you through step by step so you don't feel intimidated. You don't have to do it this way. So I'm going to draw it exactly each step for you so you don't have to worry. So right now, what I need you to do, very important, I usually have a notepad like this, okay, that I would start thinking about, let's say thinking about yesterday, okay, what are between 3 to 5 things that I can be thankful for, or that I remember from yesterday that I want to just to dialogue with God. Okay, so for example, for me, I wrote down yesterday we had worship time at home. I had a good discussion with my husband, and then I had dim sum with my family, and then I had rest time. I had some dinner with my other friends. Okay, so this is a list that I wrote down from yesterday. Okay, from just to think about yesterday, what happened. So right now, I want you to think about, I'll give you a few minutes to think about what are some things that you can write down. Okay, just to remember from yesterday. Okay, what are a few things that you can write it down, like what I just suggested. Okay, does it make sense? Everybody know what we're doing? Okay, very good. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes just to write down a few things. Okay, that it had happened yesterday, 3 to 5 things. Oh, yes. I keep forgetting. Thank you. Everybody have a chance to write down a few things that you remember from yesterday. All right. There was a very good question here from Irene. Doing the pretty border simply cause us to slow down? Yes. At first, I thought it took too much time. Exactly. So the point is the whole process, what we done earlier is to slow us down. I think when we start drawing, because our mind actually, I thought go faster than our writing. Okay, our mind go really, really fast, right? Sometimes the thoughts that come to our mind and it's hard for us to concentrate. So the exercise that we did before, the reason why I find drawing very helpful is to slow us down. Okay, when we slow down, and God can speak to us. Okay, so I find it is very helpful. This method really helped me to slow down and concentrate. Okay, so that was a very good question. So keep asking your question. If you have questions, please put it on a chat. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate. Now that I have my list, everybody have my list, right? Show it to me, your list, everybody. You have your list, okay? Very good. Okay. All right. So this is just for you to see once again. Okay. No pressure. You don't have to show anyone what you draw. This is just between you and God. Okay. This is not for competition. Okay. Lily, sorry, I forgot you actually in Singapore. I forgot. So sorry. Anyways, okay. So take out your notebook now. I'm going to demonstrate step by step. Okay. So remember, I have a list, right? So there are a few ways you can do this. Over time, I have done different ways. Sometimes I would draw, let's say I have 4 items, I would draw 4 boxes. Okay, so it's like a comics, almost like a storyboard. Okay, but sometimes I feel like I want to be more fluid, right? So sometimes I could be very strict, I just draw boxes and then kind of put my items in there. But sometimes I feel like, I want to be more fluid in a sense. So I will just draw the picture and kind of put the line in between to separate the events. So however you feel most, useful to you or helpful to you, I'm still, sometimes I would, I put a verse in the middle and then that's my day. Then I just kind of draw around the verse. Okay. So it really depends on your style. Over time, you might want to discover your own style. Okay, so but what I'm suggesting to you today, just for the sake of you learning this, okay, so let me just do it in a rigid way for you. Okay, so afterwards you can do improvise however you wanted it. Okay, so what I have here, I have 5 items. I drew 5 items on my from yesterday. Okay, so let's say I use this method that will kind of frame my thinking. I will draw let's say 5 boxes. Okay, you can kind of follow me if you want. However many items you have on your list on a piece of paper, okay, you can draw how many boxes that you have. Now make sure you have some space in between. In this case, I'm not that good here. Okay, I should leave more space in between in case my reflection, I can write it on the white space. So it's better if you can leave some room around your boxes so you can, write your reflections at the bottom. Okay, so I drew 5 boxes. Okay, because I have 5 items on my list. Okay, so I'll wait for you when you draw how many boxes you have. So 3 to 5 items that you want to think about today. All right, so at the top you can put like what day was it? Sunday. Yesterday was May, I can't remember. May 15, May 15, no 16. Okay, May 16. Okay, so you can draw at the top. Okay, so let's say you want to put the title at the top. I mean the dates on the top. Okay, so the first one I am thankful for is we had a good worship time. So you don't have to draw the whole picture. For us, we're still doing the Zoom. Okay, we're still doing online worship. So what I'm doing is I am joining my computer here, the Zoom. We still have the online. Okay, so this is my, you know, what happened yesterday. So we had and then we had a good discussions afterwards. Okay, so this is my worship. Okay, I just drew a computer. Okay, so you see, you don't have to know how to draw. Basically, you just draw whatever symbol, just draw one thing to remind you of the event. And then you can put the word here, home worship, right? Or online worship. So in my case, it was home worship, online. And then I had a good discussion with my husband afterward. I'm thankful for that. Okay, you can do however long or short you want on your reflection. Okay. I tell you what, usually I do it at the end of the day. I light up my candles, smell really good. And I put on my favorite music. Okay. This is my process. So I would put up my cup of tea, very yummy herbal tea. I put it at the corner. I find a space in my home that you could be quiet. And now I have a designated space for me to draw. Okay. So you don't have to be very big. Just find one corner in your house that is quiet. You can put your candle here or your essential oil, whatever it is, because five senses is very important for us to relax. Okay, the smell, the sound when we draw. So this is how I do it. So I will put on my favorite music. Sometimes I put the praise music, but sometimes I would just put music that no words. It's just just instruments. I find it very helpful for me to relax. Okay, so you can put up your favorite candles and then have your space set up for it. Okay, so this is my first picture. Okay, and I'm grateful that I have a great discussion with my husband. And then afterwards, our family went out for dim sum. Okay, so I draw a table with the dim sum, which is the Chinese. Some people, you know what dim sum is about. So I drew a table here and my family. And if you want to draw faces, remember the stick people that I sent you in the doodle? Okay, you can try to create your own character. Okay, for me, I have my own character. This is me. I would draw myself. This is me. Okay, so over time, I have developed my character. Okay, but you can do stick man or whatever it is, or you don't have to draw face. You just draw the situations. So we had dim sum. I'm grateful that I have a good dim sum time with my family. Okay, so you can label your thing called, for me, is dim sum. Okay, so you can draw your second picture, whatever it is, on your second item. You can just put a symbol there, or you can draw the scene. Okay. All right. So my third picture, later I'll give you time to meditate on this. Okay, so you will have time to draw your own scene from yesterday. Okay, so the next one I had was I had a good nap. I'm so grateful I can sleep for a bit. Okay, oh, I'm so tired recently. And I'm so glad you can just draw the bed or something, you don't have to draw the whole thing. So I'm grateful that I had a good nap yesterday. So I kind of draw my bed. Okay, so good nap, good rest. So I'm thankful that I had good rest yesterday. Okay. And then my fourth item is I have a little argument with my husband. Okay, so I put my face like sad, a little misunderstanding. So this is sad. Okay, I have a little misunderstanding with now today we're okay, we're back to normal. But so you can draw the scene. Okay, over some little things, disagreement. Okay. And to be honest, once I draw that page, when I'm actually spending time quietly, I would draw down my feelings as well. Okay, how I feel about the situation, what are some of the things that come to my mind, prayers. Okay. And then after that, I went out with some of my good friends, sister. We also ate at the sushi place. So you can draw your table, whatever it is, your food. It's just a symbol to help you remember. So we had a great time with the sister talking. And draw the face. See, you don't have to make it very pretty, okay? It's just for you to remember what happened. Okay, a great dinner at the sushi place. Sushi. Okay. And then from then on, I would look at my whole page and I would start writing some of my feelings, some of my thoughts as I asking God in each of these pictures, what are some of the things that I need to pause and meditate? Okay. Does it make sense? Make sense? Okay. All right. So now it's your turn to try. Okay. I will let you try. I'll give you time to try. Since you've written down 3 to 5 things already. Okay. So the next one, you draw a picture symbol to remember that particular event. Okay. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes time that you can, 5-10 minutes time to draw these picture. Okay. All right, so you can continue to meditate on this. Did you find it helpful? You needed more time? Yes, I think so. You have more meditation through the process, I believe. Okay, so how many of you find the process helpful? Okay, good. What did